I've met him.
Okay.
Dr. Constantine is also here.
Yes.
Hello, Dr. Constantine.
Hello, Mrs. Saribekyan. How are you?
Good, thank you.
You have many children today, huh?
Yeah.
That's great.
Happy to hear you're very active.
I like when children participate. They give freshness.
That's right, that's correct.
And then two days ago, there was a great feast, the first of the great feasts of India, which is the Feast of the Harvest. So we hope we'll have a good spiritual harvest.
I hope so too. So today's introductory speech for speakers of 4th episode on Akasha or the sky. So Dr. Uma will be giving introduction to the 4th episode and also talk about her presentation. So our first presenter is Dr. Uma Narayana Murthy, seat member, and she's joining from Malaysia. Indian classical dancer, researcher, dance script writer, and doctorate degree holder in folklore of Mysore. Today she speaks about the portrayal of sky, sound, space, and spiritual. Symbolism in Asian and ASEAN and Asian cultures in general, and symbolism of Akasha in both classical and folk performing arts. She concludes her talk by mentioning Kam chants, mantras related to the subject. Whoa, I may say today it will be super sacred day. The second person who will give a presentation is Miss Latham Shu, joining from India. She's a 9th grade student from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Mandya. She's a Bharatanatyam classical dancer, has interest in composing poetry and reciting it. She's outdoor game lover and plays badminton. She passed junior level Bharatanatyam exam with distinction conducted by Karnataka State Board. Performed in Nandanik, Manush 4th International Indian Classical Dance Festival, Navarasa Nritya Utsav, Gyan Manch, Kolkata, and received Nataraja Nritya Samman. Performed in National Classical Dance Academy 36th All India Classical Dance Festival in 2021 and received Natyarani Shanthala Puraskar, Belur, Karnataka. She has performed as lead role in Malayali Penkuti, Yakshagana Bayalata Folk Theatre. Today she will be talking about portrayal of sky in folk riddles in India and around the world. Third presenter is Ms. Munashri R, joining from India. She is a 10th grade student from Bharati School of Excellence. Her hobbies are dancing, listening to music, reading, writing, English history, geography, learning folk dance from her mother, performed and presented school in dance competitions both in state and interstate levels and won prizes. Congratulations, by the way. Likes outdoor games like tennis, throwball, and basketball. Wow. Likes to dance both Indian and Western style of dancing. Today, she will be talking about portrayal of sky in folk theater. As a conclusion, Dr. Uma Latanshu and Munashri entertain us by asking some riddles on general subjects. So this is the whole introductory for today's lecture. today's presentation of a beautiful project created by Dr. Uma Narayana. And I would like to give the microphone to Dr. Konstantin Kontoyanis, Vice President of the International Dance Council, CID at UNESCO, also a person who is leading our Paris section, a person who is holding the headquarters office in Paris, in France, in UNESCO. Dr. Kontoyanis, the microphone is yours.
Yes. Good evening to everybody. It's the fourth seminar. Now we are flying to the sky. Again, my congratulations. I missed one of those seminars because I didn't have the choice, but they are very, very rich and they have to be safeguarded so that people can come back again and access to them. And I would like to repeat the happy, I don't know how do we call it in Canada, the feast of the harvest, and I renew my wish that the harvest should be material and spiritual. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Kontoyanis. By the way, this presentation, as for me, I would like to be made as a documentary, because the subject, Path of Folklore, Course and Progress, has included so deep understanding of the earth by itself, and we are touching such historical moments that are sacred, that are written in a sacred books, that are collected from sacred books. So I think, Dr. Uma, it's needed to be made a documentary, a film, and it must be shown worldwide. This is my opinion, and I think it is objective. And the microphone is yours, Dr. Uma. Please lead all the process. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Dr. Konstantin, welcome to our session. And Anahi, thank you so much. And I welcome all speakers with me, Latamshu, Maunashri, Latamshu's mother, Maunashri's mother, Dr. Chetana. Thank you so much. Happy Sankranti to all of you. And today is a festival day. They have finished all their works in the morning and they are attending today. Okay, I'll start now. Okay. This is our good program. We are with CID UNESCO and Anahit International Arts Academy. And very successfully we finished 3 episodes. It was very nice feeling with all the lecturers, professors who were they were working as in the education department. They were working and they were teaching, and they came for the seminar. They presented the paper, and it was highly very good quality of papers we had last 3 sessions. Today we have children. Why I did this is our title says Path of Folklore, Course and Progress, and in Kannada, Janapada Patha Gata Prastuta Mattu Anagata. That means the folklore has traveled in the history, in the ancient age. Now we are the ones who are carrying it successfully, and it is our duty to hand over to the children who are the future people. And the anagata in Kannada word, progress is kind of development, but anagata says uncertainty. So that means which hasn't come. So that is future which hasn't come. So at this moment today, what we have to do, it is a question for us, and it is to whom we have to hand over and how to hand over it, and how the children, how to train them to receive what we are giving to them. So that is the big question. And today I have included two children, and the next one will, the final will be also with the two children. I think it is justifying the title of our project. So this is about me. And I start with the subject. So Akasha is, we know a story where a rabbit says to a lion that sky is falling, sky is falling. We have grown up by listening this folk tale. So then everybody will be running, and uh, they want to protect themselves from sky. So, but the moral is, in the end, every tale will have a moral, and it says that no, sky will not fall. And we have a proverb in Kannada that Akasha talemil biddorange uchne martivi. That means we think so much that, oh, the sky is going to fall on our head. This kind of heaviness, Akasha, is it so heavy? Is it such a broad thing, such a huge thing to understand? And whatever we say is a problem, even the common life, if we have a very big problem, then we will say, oh, it is like Akasha, it is like sky, just it is falling on our head. So these two, we have grown up like this, listening to the proverbs, the folk tales, and the common life we are related to the all panchabhutas. So this was my thinking before starting my presentation. So how I should take this subject. So then I thought, okay, I will uh, very in brief, I will touch each and every subject. My today's subject is sky, the uh, sound, and space, and spiritual. So first, I will start with the science we have. Yeah, and this is the photos, the sunset, sunrise, sunset, the rainbow, and the lightning. So these are all the factors we know, we have studied in science, how it appears, what is the color of the sky, and how rainbow appears, and how sunrise and sunset happens, and why the color of the sky is like that. But today I will touch, as I said, very uh, for us, for elders, it may look very um, minute thing or very a fundamental thing I'm telling, because I told you already, those children are here today, so they will know in the future that how it is important for us. They learn in the school, but they learn all these things in the school, but how to develop it, how Akasha, like its name, it is so huge, and step by step, how it uh, is a part of our life and each and every day. And this is ASEAN and Asian countries, because I always touch this subject. This slide, I like it is most because in Malaysia, We are staying here from 20 years, and we are one with the nature here, one with the wind, one with the sky. Actually, the first two photos I showed you, it is I have taken from my the house window yesterday. So just to show it today for you people, because we live near the equatorial, so the sky is so nice. The sky is so beautiful each and every day. It rains heavily and it is too dry sometimes, and it is very summer. It's not, we do not have any actual summer season, but if doesn't rain, it will be very hot. Then during those time, during those days, and the color of the sky changes, and it is amazing. And I have so much of photos, and it developed this kind of the color of the sky and the nature, the play, the game they play every day. It made me to become a kind of photographer. Through my eyes, the inner eyes, I will be taking photos, I will be understanding the nature. So this the important is that how the akasha or the sky is important for each and every culture. So sound, space, and spiritual. Now in Nataraja or a dance, we say Nataraja is angikam bhuvanam yasya vachikam sarva vangmayam aharyam chandra taradi tam vande satvikam shivam. That means Shiva, his body is whole world, and his sound, the sound is every minute sound is his sound, and he wears his dress or attire is nature, Chandra and Nakshatra, that is stars. He is such a great soul. He is such a sattvika, very calm and very spiritual God. I will always bow to him. This is the one, what we say Akasha, or the cosmic elements we see in Shiva. And the next one is, we know the episodes of Krishna playing in mud. Okay, then comes the Ashodha, his mother. She doesn't know he is born incarnation of God, but as everybody does, she goes and asks him not to eat the mud, but he eats. Go on, eat it. Then she raises her hand to beat him. Then he opens his mouth, and she sees whole world, the cosmic, each and every minute things in the world, in the environment are around us, in Akasha, Bhumi, Patala. She sees in his mouth, and then she feels Adbhuta. Then what is this? She cannot understand what is this. Then she feels this. The dancer, when she does this, Adbhuta Rasa, the astonishment, first she feels she cannot understand, she won't believe. Then she starts believing it, and she surrendered to him. As a mother also, she surrendered to him. So such is the cosmic, the matter, cosmic energy, the cosmic the things, cosmic stories we have in Hinduism. And one more is Vamana. Vamana, that means I told you that the problem looks like very heavy like Akasha. But we say when a man or a power of a man or woman, it grows very high. It is so energetic and he can do whatever he likes. Such a kind of very energetic person, we say he grows from earth to sky. He reaches the sky. The sky is the limit, we say. So that is how Vamana, the incarnation of Vishnu, he will come to Bali Chakravarti and he will ask for only three. He's a dwarf, very small boy. Then he asks for only 3 steps. One, then he shows it's okay, okay. Then he will say, I will agree. First step, he will put on the earth. He thinks very small boy, oh, 1 or 2, 1 inch or this much of space he may take, but he will conquer whole earth. The second one, he will put to the Akasha. Then the third one, he will ask, where should I keep? Then he shows his head and he will put it on his head and press him to the Patala. So this growth, even Hanuman, we say, Akasha Bhumiya Vandu Madi Ninta Ninna Akara Venu. We say in our devotional songs, what we cannot understand, what a human being cannot do, what we think gods and the incarnations they will do, they'll grow from earth to sky, the growth. These are all the dancers we show. So this background of mine, the dancing background of mine, because I have 2 kids who are dancers today, and even CID is a dance organization. So having this in the background, what is the sky? I understood, especially I understood, and I want to convey to the children today. See, this is the sky. This is how you portray in your dance, how you do your abhinaya, how you do your expressions in dance. These are all the stories we have in mythology, but to understand it, you have to first understand the thing inside you, then grow like that, where we see the sky is the limit. So these two, so now I will start with the exact subject. Paropakaraaya phalanti vrikshaha, paropakaraaya vahanti nadyah, paropakaraaya duhanti gavaha, paropakarartham idam shariram. We say, this is the life. This is the life. The trees will give fruits and everything to others. River will flow for others. The cow will give milk for others. Even our human body is for the others. So this is how the Pancha Bhuta or Panchagni, 5 elements we have inside, that should work towards to become a helpful or useful soul to others. So I have read a beautiful the poem from Abhay K, and he is from Raigir, India, Bihar, and he is now poet diplomat and India's 21st ambassador to Madagascar and ambassador to Comoros. He penned all the cosmic energy or cosmos, we say, even all the 9 planets, even that is Hindu 9 planet, we say grahas, and Surya, in that Surya, Chandra, and then comes the Akashas and Earth and cosmic, the totally cosmology. He did a beautiful YouTube, this one I have written here, but can you all see it? I don't know. So you can go to it. And next, as understood by philosophers and famous persons. So how the sky is understood? The first one I told is from the Sanskrit. It is very ancient language, and the colloquial proverb we have at home. And this is how actually who are the persons, who are the philosophers or astronauts, how they see the sky, what they have learned from the sky. This is APJ Abdul Kalam, sir, who was former president of India, and he's a scientist. And this is about the Immanuel Kant. Latamshu, she will be telling about the riddles, and he's the father of riddles, Immanuel Kant, and he sees the sky and the stars in his own way. And Rabindranath Tagore, Maunashri will be talking about Rabindranath Tagore in folk theatre, and this is how he thought about clouds and also the environment. And the sky is Valentina Tereshkova, astronaut, and our Indian astronaut, Robin Shep. So Rakesh Sharma. So this is the thing. So because I'm giving a little by little information to children also. So how they see, each and everyone see the sky in their own way. So general information. As per Sanskrit script, Akasha derived from the Sanskrit root Kash, means to shine or to be visible. It is to be visible, but prefix A is a manifestation. It means it is manifested through something, and it is substrate of space, time, and matter. Prithvi, Prithviya Pastejo Ayura Akashat. That means Akasha means the basis and essence of all things in the material world. The first element created is Akasha. Akasha is the first element created. And Akasha as basic element. So because it is first created, it is basic for other four elements. Cosmological systems are similar but not identical. We see all the five, they have one in common. That is Akasha, they have sound. It is Akasha, we see sound. We say it is sound. I will tell that in next slides. So, but earth has smell. Fire has energy. So these are all other things also. They have each and every element has its own identity. In Yoga Vasishta categories, Akasha as Bhutakasha, which is space, Chittakasha, which is impulse time. Chitta means our own yogic inner mind. And Chidakasha, it is cause of knowledge of existence. And in mythology, god of the sky is Dayus, that is Akasha, other name is Akasha, and he is Deva, Panchabhuta, and his abode is Dyuloka, sky. And text related to Dayus and Akasha is in Rig Veda, and his wife is Prithvi, and his children are Surya and Ushas. Ushas is dawn. And the other gods, equivalent is Zeus, our Roman equivalent is Jupiter. Role, what he does, he appears in hymns with Prithvi Mata as Mother Earth, and his grandsons are Ashwini Kumara, the medicinal, the doctors, the mythological twin doctors. And animal, he writes bull, and he who fertilizes the earth. This is the very good thing. So even that's why now we can say that harvesting, the akasha, when the rain comes, the bull, it will plow the earth and it fertilizes the earth. So simile is, he rides a black stallion with pearls, which represents night sky. Zeus, you all know him. He's from Greek mythology, chief of Greek deity. Zeus is considered the ruler, protector, and father of all gods and humans. Zeus is often depicted as an older man with a beard and is presented by symbols such as lightning bolt and the eagle. His name may be related to that of sky. Ancient Hindu Rig Veda regarded as the sender of thunder and lightning, rain and winds, and his traditional weapon was thunderbolt. Then comes the symbolism. So Akasha we see as an element in the body, in our human body, and as a component. And what is his characteristic and his associated concept and characteristic principle and sense of organ. What is his what human body, what he symbolizes in the human body, which organ is dedicated to Akasha. This is the thing. Astral body, middle finger. I cannot show the middle finger now. I'm so sorry. So middle finger is this is mudra, Akasha mudra. This is Akasha mudra, and Bhumi and Prithvi, and characteristic is sound. I will talk to next that sound and the Akasha. I will talk next. And ears, because it is a sound, ear is important. And is Vata. Vata, Pitta, Kapha are the three the characteristic component of the body, and he stands for Vata. That means prana, the breathe, the prana. And his chakra, the points in the human body, Vishuddha, Agna, and Sahasra. It characteristics trust, knowledge, and dignity. And Dayus, Vastu. Vastu Feng Shui, you all know the direction and the place where he is there. It is east. East is Akasha. It shows expansion and enhancement. Akasha's the character is to expand, to enhance, and the taste is bitter. Estamajjayate prano mana indrani cha kwamayur jyotir prithvi vishwasya dharani. So this is the Atharva Veda hymn. Tasmatva etasmat atmana akasha sambhutaha akashat vayuhu vayu ragnihi Agnerapah Adbhaya Prithvihi Prithvya Oshodhyavaha Oshadibhyo Annam Annat Purushaha. That means self Atman, Akasha is born, space. From Akasha, the air came. From air, the fire. From fire, the water. From water, the earth. From earth, the plants. And from plants, the food. And thus the human being. That is Purusha. Now, why it is portrayal of Akasha is sound. It is the significance of hearing. It is called Nada Brahma. Nada Brahma, Nada, we say it as Dhvani, Rava, Shabda, and we call these is Sanskrit words. Shabda, Nada, and Dhvani. Akasha and sound are related. Sound travels and then the visual. Kabir, one of the great philosophers, poet, he says, सुनता है गुरु ज्ञानी ज्ञानी गगन में आवाज हो रही है झीनी झीनी पहले आई नाद बिंदु से पीछे जमाया पानी. It means hearing is more important. First came the sunta hai guru gyani gyani means the enlightened soul is thinking. He says that the gagan mein awas to aa rahi hai jheeni jheeni. So there is something is coming from the sky. Some sound is coming. Pehle aayi nada bindu se. So first came the sound. Piche jamaya pani. Then came the water. He says that. And famous psychologist Walter Ong agrees. Kabir's Doha. Doha means four line poetry. And hearing is more important, and ears are more powerful than eyes because eyes cannot see beyond the obstacles. But ear can hear beyond it. So Akasha is such a huge element. So now in dance, before in dance, so okay. In dance, I have to say, in Natya Shastra, what they say is we have 8 heroines, Ashtanayikas. And Ashtanayikas um, uh, they will have a kind of feeling towards their hero. Always it is, most of them is Krishna. If we take Krishna or any god or goddess, so the humans, we become God. So when we dance, we always will become God, and we portray the poetry's inner, that is called dhvani. We say the poetry's essence through our dancing and expression. So how the expression and akasha is related in dance. So the heroine, when she sees hero, she will have a lot of feelings. Sometimes he won't come to house. Then she say, go away. I do not want to see your face. Go. And that Khandita, she's so adamant and she will send him out. But when he does not come, she will follow him and she'll in search of him. That is Abhisarika. She will go. That is the 8th heroine. But in between these, the feeling of unconsciousness, feeling of stupefaction, she will stand like that, stamba. No, she cannot move. And the perspiration and the goosebumps, the romancha, and these are all Padmaja. I have read a very beautiful article that she says this akasha, this kind of feelings is so natural in us. It is inner sense that we take it outside. And in folk dances we have, this is about sound. And in space, when we come to space, we say that in folk dances we have the lyrics. In the lyrics we have gods and the description of heaven, or how Shivas and other gods places are there, So these are all in the literature. But when we see compared to classical, we express it through feelings. But in folk dances, it is not that much of abhinaya they will do, the face expression. So the lyrics is the akasha factor there. But I will take it as a space. The space means we create, dancers, we create an imaginary space around us by moving our hands, by moving our legs, and turning our body. And these are all the imaginary, the geometrical, um, uh, the structures, designs are created in this space on the ground and around us. So this space, the space here, I can say Akasha when we say space. So I will take this as the space around us, and the uh, the geometrical designs we create. So this is in the part of folk dances. And then I will come to the last, this one, the spiritual one. As Dr. Constantine said, yes, yesterday and today, uh, the um, the Panchanga, the what we have a script according to that date and time, because of the movement of sun, we have that script, and according to that, yesterday and today was the sankranti, um, the harvest festival. Almost all over India, they have this harvest festival. And this is now Akasha as a background, I told. Now in Akasha, what we have: sun, moon, stars, all the planets, and Milky Way, and so many things we have in Akasha. The concept of heaven, hell, the gods who are living there, unreachable, the human being, common man, which who cannot understand, we leave it to the space, Akasha. So whatever we do, we'll just raise our hands and we pray. We look at up and we say, and we surrender to them. So in the next Latamshu and Maunashri, so they carry over with the sun and moon, stars concept in their uh, presentation. So this is my a clue, or narrowing my subject to the connecting. I have to connect to other. So this is how I narrowed it. And Surya, Chandra. So 9 planets according to um, Hinduism. And first is Surya. So Makara Sankranti. Surya is left side. You have the here we have his sorry. His chariot with 7 horses, and his color, and his wives, and his flag. And here is his, in Vedas, they have described his chariot and the 7 horses. And Makara Sankranti, how will we celebrate Surya in our life? Makara Sankranti is an important pan-Indian solar festival known by different names, though observed on the same date, sometimes for multiple dates. It is known as Pedda Panduga in Andhra Pradesh, Makara Sankranti in Karnataka, Telangana, Maharashtra, Pongal in Tamil Nadu, Magh Bihu in Assam, Magh Mela in parts of central and north India, Valakku in Kerala, and by other names. So what is Makara Sankranti? This photo today and yesterday there was um, friends and family people, they were sending this. So I took the photo in WhatsApp, and these are all the plate we arrange during our festival. So Sankranti means transfer. This day is considered as the transition day of sun into Capricorn. Now the sun moves northwards, as in the Hindu calendar, dedicated to the deity Surya. Many native festivals are organized all over India. It is observed each year the day sun enters the Capricorn zodiac, which corresponding with the month of January as per the Gregorian calendar. It marks the first day of the sun's transit to Makara Rashi. This is the Sugi. So the festivals, harvest festival, Sugi harvest festival for farmers of Karnataka. They wear new clothes and they visit near and dear ones. Sankranti offering in a plate. So this is the plate, and this is called, we call it as yellow birodu. So yellow is called sesame seeds, and it is a mixture of fried groundnut, neatly cut dry coconut, fine cut jaggery. This mixture is called yellow bella. The plate contains shaped canned sugar molds. You see here white ones. We have molds, and it is very hard to prepare, and it is the people will be very talented to prepare this, and it is made of sugar syrup. At one temperature, they boil the sugar syrup, and they have to pour it immediately to the mold. The mold may have the figures like bird, um, and some square. Traditional, some are very traditional mold they have, and after some time they open it and they dry it for it. This is called sakkare achu. Sakkare means sugar. Achu means the mold with piece of sugar cane. You see sugar cane, banana, and red berries, and haldi. Haldi means turmeric, and kumkum, the sacred things we have, and small gift items. So we arrange all these things in the plate. We cover it with a cloth, and that cloth also will make it for that purpose. We embroidery it, and we close it, and we wear new clothes, all silk clothes, and we all the girl, um, we dress up nicely, and nearby we will go, we give it, and they will also in return they give us back. This means yellow bella, that is sesame seed, and the jaggery we give it to everyone, and we say, take this and talk nicely. So this is, we make our tongue, our action, the kaya vacha manasa, we say triguna, that is from action and from mind, and by bodily by talk we will purify ourselves, and we will be good human beings, we lead a good spiritual life. And these are all the festival of India. Meghalaya we have in Karnataka, Uttarakhand, Orissa, Kerala, Bihar, Maharashtra. All are almost harvest related harvest festivals. And now I will come to the special folk dance of Karnataka. It is called Suggi Kunita. Suggi means harvest time, and it is a Makara Sankranti related festival. So this they especially it is in Uttara Kannada, means North Karnataka, the districts they have it. And it's mythology that when Lord Shiva, he wants his two sons to learn some art. Then he will appoint one teacher, and he will ask him to teach some dance or some theater, something like that, to children. So but the teacher will be asking, "Oh, do you want to learn this?" Whatever he asks, they say, "No, no, no, this is because," they will run, "This is not for us." And in the last, he will say, "So will you learn this?" Then they say, yeah, with stick and brushes, they will say, "Yes, we learn this." And that's how they learned that Sugi Kunita. And they, after learning, they will go to each other's house and they start dancing. Lord Shiva says this and he will become angry and say, "No, don't do all this. This much is too much." Then they won't hear to that, and he will curse that, and the hand properties they had, it will fall down. And one of the community boy, he will pick up it, and thus they say that it went to the community from gods to the common people. And this is the very dress they wear. And on the top of the head, it is called turai. It is a very um, professionally done. It is very special to this dance, and it is done with the balls, paper balls, and they'll decorate and they dance with this. Actually, I do not have a video for this. And this is the very energetic dance and much more related to the harvest festival. And this is navagrahas, the seven planetary elements in Hinduism. This is Surya, I already told. Chandra, Surya Chandra, Mangalaya Budhaya cha, Guru Shukra Shanibhyascha, Rahuve Ketuve Namaha. It's 9. So what are the, now I will end my lecture by showing some Akasha or sky related um, the buildings or the constructions. So this is Jantar Mantar, and it is, there are 5 to 7, I think, more than 7 Jantar Mantars in India, and this is from Jaipur. This is from Jaipur, and this is Jaipur Jantar Mantar is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it is a sundial. Sundial. Uh, uh, so this is how the sky. It can be science, it can be philosophy, it can be um, the spiritual, and it can be the thing we can understand. And for children, it is a place to visit and understand the time and how the ancient people they lived. This is the history also they learn. And this is the planetarium. So this is the first planet, the original one, you all know. And this is, it gave to the modern planetarium. So we all go now to understand sky, to understand the history, understand a community, a tribe, and Galileo, and those people. Everything we understand by planetarium now. Even the constellations they are explaining through the very good cameras and the lighting arrangements. And planetarium is the best place to visit for children. And they keep their tradition, and also they attach to their soil. We say soil to the community. They grow. It helps to grow a kind of identity, communal identity. They belong to the particular land. They belong to the country, and this belongingness is also, it's a planetarium is the best example. Now I will end my speech by saying Gayatri mantra. Om Bhur Bhuvah Swaha Tat Savitruvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Thiyo Yonah Prachodayat. This is Sun God Gayatri Mantra. And we say every day. It's not for one community, not for man. Now it is for everyone. And it is very highly, philosophically, very high mantra. And one more. Akashat patitam toyam yatha gacchati sagaram sarvadeva namaskaram keshavam pratigacchati. Akashat patitam toyam. So the rain which falls from the sky have to go and join the ocean. It is the path that it falls from there and it will reach an ocean. In the same way, we whatever we all the prayers and all this the thoughts and everything will finally reach to Keshava or Vishnu. So this is not Vaishnavate hymn like that. We can take to the only one God, only one God. So many gods, but the reach is only one. So these two are amazing chants we have. And this is my understanding of sky. From childhood, what I have learned and how I grew up learning about the things and how I developed with science and the realities and the factors of heaven and hell. I did not touch now because it is not in Latamshu or Maunashri's speech. So this is end of my speech. Now I will give now before starting giving to Latamshu, I will give a little bit of background to the what they have selected, and we have thought of doing on riddles. So riddles are again it is a traditional literature, and I have told so many the hymns are chants are shlokas now. Uh, like that in classical culture we may have chants like that, but in folk culture uh, they tell the proverbs riddles which are educative morally educative, and how they explain to the children, grandchildren, and children. So, what the grandparents and all the uncles and aunties very easily they used to tell so many riddles and so many proverbs. So, nowadays we are losing it. So, but Latamshu uh, is very much interested in collecting riddles, and she showed a very good interest in writing a paper on it, and she will again uh, cover all the sky matter and the portrayal of sky in riddles, which are very mm, uh, common in every culture. So she's going to do that. And I will hand over the mic to Latamshu, and I will welcome her to the seminar. And she will explain some more from the folk culture. She is going to explain the portrayal of sky. So thank you so much for everyone. Thank you for listening to me. Latamshu?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Yes. So I will, ready? Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, just a moment. So how are you? How was your Sankranti? And Had good food,
Yes.
good time with family.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good.
Try to.
Can you see?
Yes, I can see.
Okay. So hello everyone, and this is the second speaker of today. She's 9th standard girl, but she's having very good background, folklore background. And at home also, her childhood and the teenage now is very much in folklore appreciative family she is having. And she's very good. She has selected very good topic today, and this is our project. And Latamsha, I welcome you for this project.
Thank you.
This is Latamshu, and both her father and her mother are in education department. Her brother is Rutamsh, and she studies in 9th grade. And her favorite subjects are history, that is ancient and present history, both Indian and global history. She likes to play outside. Anahit already told about her. This is just her background. And she passed with the distinction Bharatnatyam exam, junior exam. And she's a very good dancer, and she has that classical dance and folk dance, Ekshagana, Bayalata, both she is having background. So, Latamshu,
Yes.
I will hand over mic to you. Yes.
Yes. Namaste and welcome to everyone. I'm Latamshu and I'm joining from Mandya, India. Greetings to one and all. It gives me immense warmth and great pleasure to present a paper in front of you all. It gives me happiness and satisfaction to be presenting the speech in this platform of folklore preservation project. Before I begin this seminar, I would like to express my heartfelt thanks to Dr. Uma, CID UNESCO, and Anahit International Arts Academy. I also congratulate all the resource persons who spoke in the last 3 episodes of Panchabhuta web series. Seminars are organized and conducted to give insight and information that would teach some new things. Each topic for today's seminar was chosen by keeping the interest of the youth in mind. As the title of the seminar says, Path of Folklore, Course and Progress, it is the duty of younger generation to keep alive the tradition and culture. For today's seminar is folklore riddles. Riddles helps to improve our knowledge and attitude towards life. It helps an individual to build good concentration, develops teamwork, and also increases the attitude of self-identity. I hope that my paper for the seminar will be motivational, inspiring, and interesting for everyone present here. So let me start the presentation.
Okay. Good. Very good introduction. Very good introduction, Latamshu. Very nice. Okay, continue.
Portrayal of sky in folk riddles. Puzzle. The puzzle is the genre of literature found in all the languages of the world. It actually affirms the uniform way of thinking of man so that language is not confined to a single country. Riddles are found in both folk and classic literature. The folklore literature is the theme for classical puzzle. The experience and the knowledge of the villagers are rooted in these puzzles. Knowledge for people are cumulative compared to that of urban people. Nature, environment, flora, fauna, life, these are the themes for folk riddles, but modern and urban riddles, they have materialistic theme. The puzzle is of indestructible qualities and it is constantly evolving according to different times. Views on riddle by famous people. Many famous people have expressed different views on riddles. For example, C.F. Potter has said that riddle is first to appear in oral tradition. And J.J. Herder has said that all peoples in the first stage of culture are the lovers of riddles. J.G. Fraser has said that riddle has a scientific reason. All is a riddle and a key to a riddle is another riddle. This is said by Ralph Waldo Emerson. A writer is someone who can make riddle out of an answer. This is said by Karl Kraus. You cannot give up because life is a riddle. And this is a saying of Blasius Cajuna. Theodor Adorno has said that all work of art and all art in general are riddles. A good riddle can furnish a good metaphor. This is the saying of Aristotle. Arthur Taylor has said that we can probably say that riddling is a universal art. Play with boundaries but ultimately to affirm them. This is said by Ellie Kangos Miranda. Now let us move forward and know how are riddles known in different countries and languages and by different names and different symbolism. These are the names of the country and we can see the languages of the countries and also how it is known and their symbolism. Now let us see the history of riddles in India. In Sanskrit, riddles are called Brahmodya, Prashna, Kuta, Prahelika, Vivada, and Samapna. Let us see the world's earliest surviving poetic riddles in Sanskrit, that is in Rig Veda, Atharvana Veda, and Yaksha Prashna. Who moves in the air? It is a bird, but as it is a Sanskrit riddle, bird is known as V in Sanskrit. And who makes noise on seeing a thief? It's a dog, and we say swa in Sanskrit. Who is the enemy of lotuses? It's the sun, which in Sanskrit known as Mitra. We answered all these first three questions, and after joining all these three answers, we get the answer for the last question, that is, who is the climax of Fari? The answer is bird, V, dog, Shva, and sun, that is Mitra, and the climax of the Fari is Vishwamitra. Vishwamitra. It is a sage name. And coming to Yaksha Prashna, what is that which stays alone? It is the sun. What is reborn after its birth? It is the moon. Coming to history of riddles, ancient riddles. Let us look at ancient riddles. It is the oldest preserved riddle and is from the ancient Mesopotamia. An ancient Sumerian clay tablet from Lagash have recorded this riddle. It is, its canal is A, its god is B, its fish is C, and its snake is D. You are looking for a city that lies on canal A, whose local god is B and whose symbolic animals are C and D. We can also see the oldest recorded riddle from Babylon, that is, who becomes pregnant without conceiving, who becomes fat without eating. The answer of this riddle is cloud. These are the important time of origin of riddle. Riddles were found in the time of Cant and Symposium in Greece, and also they were found in medieval England as Anglo-Saxon riddles, and also they were found in Greek dramas, that is tragic dramas. Now coming to riddles in South India, in the state of Karnataka, where the language is Kannada, riddles are known as Ogatu, Ogantu, Ogante, Ogate, Wontu, Odapu, Odagate, Vadachuakate. And in the state of Kerala, where the language is Malayalam, riddles are known as Katankata. And in the state of Tamil Nadu, where the language is Tamil, riddles are known as putir. In the state of Andhra Pradesh, where the language is Telugu, riddles are known as chikku or odapu katha. In the state of Maharashtra, where the language is Marathi, kode is the word used for riddles. Now let us see the features of riddles. Riddles has a feature and a form, and I am just giving examples for each features. It has present guiding elements in the form of clues. For example, in the middle of water, not in the sky. The answer is letter E. We cannot see it in the middle of water, but not, we can see the letter E in the middle of water, but not in sky. Next, it includes disorienting elements in the form of rhetoric. For example, I whistle but I have no mouth. The answer is wind. It has a feature completion formula in the form of motivating. For example, if you are smart, you can guess me. Aesthetic and poetic is the feature in the form of more lines. Example, as small as a mouse and as scarce like a lion. The answer is the lock. Didactic is a feature in the form of crossword. It develops logical reasoning and communicative ability. Impel reading is the feature and it is in the form of lexicon, syntax and semantics, and it develops language. It is recreational and playful. It is in the form of entertaining. Example, mystery solving. It develops identity traditionally. It gives the community feeling. Classification of riddles. Riddles are classified into many types like riddles on people, cultural objects, natural phenomena, domestic animals, parts of the body, plants, modern technology, birds, waste products, interrogative riddles, declarative riddles, epigrammatic riddles, and ideophonic riddles. Forms of riddles. It has an opening formula, naming of the subject, a descriptive statement, a misleading statement, and it has a closing formula. It has a linguistic form and one is form based. For example, a dwarf has a long hair. Answer is needle and thread. Another is action based. For example, it is black but not kasturi, has water but not a pond, has wings but not a bird. The answer is an eye. Folklorist Miranda, he classifies it as emotional, intellectual, and informational. Now coming to riddles on the sky. Let us take a look at some of the who am I riddles on the sky. First one, I'm often found on top of the Christmas tree. I'm bright and you can see me in the night. Who am I? The answer is stars. This can be seen up in the morning, but it is not a kite. It is a giant ball which gives you heat and light. Who am I? The answer is the sun. I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. And wherever I go, darkness follows me. Who am I? The answer is the cloud. My 7 colors are seen after a shower of rain. I'm bright, you don't see me at night. Who am I? The answer is a rainbow. When the wolves howl and owls awake, it is visible in the sky. Who am I? The answer is moon. Let us see some more riddles on the sun, moon, and stars. The globe has a single bread. They are sun and moon. Sleepless night is inevitable for them. The answer is sun and moon. This fireball cannot be touched and stared at. He is a friend in the morning and foe at night. What is it? It's the sun. White fish in a blue pond. Here blue pond refers to the blue sky and white fish are the stars. So the answers are sky and stars. Father's money cannot be counted and mother's dress cannot be folded. What are they? Your father's money means stars which cannot be counted, and mother's dress means the sky which cannot be folded. So the answers are stars and sky. Now let us also see some riddles of Kannada language. Riddles are known as Ogatu in Kannada. Angai agalada rottige lekkavilladastu uppinakayi, which means countless pickles on palm-sized bread. Yaru tindru tirodilla kayyagantu sigodilla. All can eat and still it remains but cannot be held. What is it? The answer is moon and the stars. Akashadalli harutte bhumiyalli irutte, which means it flies in the sky but stays on the earth. What is it? The answer is Vimana, aeroplane. ಆಕಾಶದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾರುವುದು ಪಕ್ಷಿಯಲ್ಲ, ಬಾಲ ಉಂಟು ಹನುಮಂತನಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಲ್ಲು ಬಾಣಗಳುಂಟು ಬೇಡನಲ್ಲ, ಸೂತ್ರ ಉಂಟು ಕೀಲುಗೊಂಬೆಯಲ್ಲ. Which means it flies in the sky but it's not a bird. It has a tail but he's not a Hanuman. It has bow and arrows but he's not a hunter. And it has a tread but he's not a puppet. What is it? The answer is Galipata, kite. Vandu happala urigella uta, which means one papad but a feast for all. The answer is Chandra, moon. Ba andre baralla, hogu andre hogalla, which means won't arrive when invited but doesn't leave once arrived. What is it? The answer is Male, rain. Urigella onde kambali, which means one blanket for the whole town. What is it? The answer is Akasha, sky. Now let us see some English riddles. I changed my shape, I look white. You see me in the night with stars so bright. Find who am I? What is it? The answer is the moon. Next, I am a hot ball of fire. I give heat and light. I shine in the day to let kids go out and play. Find who am I? The answer is the sun. You see us at night, we make the skies bright. We twinkle in the night, what a pretty sight. Find who am I? The answer is stars. Coming to Hindi riddles. Riddles are called पहेलियां in Hindi. वह कौन है जो बिना बुलाए रात को आते हैं और सुबह बिना चुराए गायब हो जाते हैं? It means who is that who comes in the night without any invitation and who disappears in the morning without stealing anything? Can you guess the answer? The answer is Chand, which is the moon. एक बतख के दो अंडा, एक गरम और एक ठंडा, which means 2 eggs of a duck, one is hot and another one is cold. The answer is Suraj and Chand, that is sun and moon. एक घर हजारों बल्ब, one house thousands of bulbs. What is it? The answer is आकाश और सितारे, sky and stars. दिन में आता है, रात में गुम हो जाता है, वो कौन है? Which means who comes in the morning and who disappears in the night. The answer is Suraj, that is sun. बिना तेल के जलता है और बिना पैरों के चलता है, उजियारे को बखेर कर अंधियारे को दूर करता है, बताइए वह कौन है? Which means who burns without oil, who walks without legs, who shines like a light and who dispels the darkness. And the answer is Suraj, that is sun. एक माँ के दो बेटे, दोनों हैं महान, एक ठंडा दूसरा गरम, बताओ क्या है उनका नाम? Which means 2 sons of a mother, both are great, one is cold and one is hot. Tell me what is their name? They are Suraj or Chand, that is sun and moon. While folklore plays an important role in our life, there are decisions to make towards how to save it too. I'm so happy that today I have done a little bit of my part in preserving one of the excellent folk literature genre, the riddle. I have grown up by listening folk proverbs, riddles, and folk tales. I used to get puzzles as gift for my birthday. But nowadays, I see children playing Candy Crush and other games of computer. And they are getting mobiles and other gadgets as gifts. It is true that children and young adults have to be part of globalization technologies, but to be aware of our tradition and culture is also equally necessary and important. I like to join my hands in webinars like this, which is aiming towards preservation, protection, and promotion of the folklore. I thank everyone for listening my presentation and enthusiastically participating. I thank Dr. Uma, Anahit Saribekian, and Dr. Constantine for giving me a chance to speak. I thank each and everyone who are present here. Stay safe and take care, all of you. Thank you so much.
It is very nice presentation. You were so expressive. We liked it. We enjoyed the presentation. Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Keep this interest and start collecting from all languages. You know so many languages now. See, riddles will help you to understand more languages also. It is, and you understand. So, what is sky? What is moon? And what they say, and how they feel. It is just an imagination that there are two eggs of a duck, which is one is hot and one is cold. So we never have this imagination. But even the riddles, the folk people, they had such a good imagination, right? And it's a very good collection. And thank you so much for it. Thank you.
Okay.
Shall we move on now to Mauna?
Yes.
Okay. Mauna Shri.
Yes, ma'am.
Hello. Can you come on video? Is it okay for you?
Yeah.
So how are you?
Yeah, ma'am, I'm fine.
Okay. Just a moment. And sharing your
Dr. Uma, please unmute yourself. If the technique is stopped, I cannot hear you actually. If technique is stopped, you're free to make a reload of your computer. We can wait for you, no problem.
Okay, is it okay now? ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದ್ಯಾ ನಾ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು? ಓಕೆನಾ? ಆಯ್ತು, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾಳೆ. ಮೌನಶ್ರೀ?
Yes, ma'am.
ಓಕೆ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
ಹಾ ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿದೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ನೀನು ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡ್ಕೊ.
ಹಾ.
Okay, first inda. Okay, this is Maunashri. I'm welcoming her to this project, our folklore preservation project. She will be the third speaker today. And this is Maunashri. She's a 10th grade student. And her mother is a folk dancer. Last time in Paris section, I gave a dance and spirituality program. She was there, and she is Puja Kunita dancer, folk artist. And Maunashri's hobbies are dancing, music, reading, writing, and study of the world. She likes to, her subject of interest is English, history, and geography. And she's learning dance from her mother, and thus she is keeping that folk art alive. And she has won so many prizes. Besides studies, she is also in arts and also in sports. Okay, so Maunashri, I welcome to you, and the mic is yours.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Can I?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to fourth episode of web series on folk preservation project. I am happy to talk today on this portrayal of Sky Folk Theatre.
Okay. Start. ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ವಾ?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
So, okay, here coming to this history of Indian theatre, one of the most ancient forms of theatre, has text, sculpture, and drama. Mid first millennium BC, before Christ, Natya or drama, narrative with dance and music, India theatre influenced ancient China and Far East. After independence, it spread. It is means of entertainment, each religion as theatre. So, okay, here the history of theater around the globe. So, the country's name, time, occasion, theme. So, the country Greek theater, 4th century BC, the occasion, festival, religious rituals, and drama, tragedy, comedy, and the stripes. And these are the countries of the globes around it. So, next one. So can I read full?
No, it's okay. Fine.
So Sanskrit theater in India, the languages are here and the time, author, and the title. The languages are same. The Sanskrit, the time was first one is 15th century BC. The Vedic text and rhymes are in the form of dialogues. So these are some languages of this and the time. Next. So coming to this Sanskrit play of performance, Kodiyatham. The Sanskrit play of performance and Kodiyatham meaning combined action, acting in Malayalam, combination of Sanskrit theatre performance with traditional Chaitya Kottu, highly influenced monologues of Hindu epics. It is traditionally performed in temple theatres known as Kodithyam Balam, closed hall. It is only surviving art from the uses drama from ancient Sanskrit theatre. It is a documented history of 1,000 years in Kerala, officially recognized by UNESCO as a masterpiece of oral and intangible heritage of humanity. So these are the traditional folk theatre of India. So firstly, these are the forms of dance and the states on the themes. The first one is Bhavai and it is from Gujarat. The theme is to worship Lord Krishna and some other are there. So nextly, Ekshagana. Ekshagana literally means the people, the Gana, who are the Eksha nature spirits. It is traditional theatre part of Karnataka, Kasaragod district in Kerala and coastal Karnataka. Evolved in Bhakti movement, simply call it Atta or Atta meaning the play. Mainly formed in coastal region of Karnataka in various forms, also called Tanku Tittu and Badaga Tittu. This is, it also called for Ekshagana. Ekshagana is traditionally presented from dusk to dawn. In night, they started from night to morning. Its stories are drawn from Ramayana, Mahabharata, and Bhagavad Gita. So you can see the characters of Ekshagana, Jambavanta, and Bhima. So combines dance and music, dialogues, customs, makeup, and stage techniques with unique style and forms. So next is Krishna Parijata. Krishna Parijata is a theatre popular in North Karnataka. It is a combination of Ekshagana and Bayalata stories or scenes from the Mahabharata. From village sequence to open markets, it continues to be a popular folk religious technical form. Actor specialize in unscripted miming, no stage or facilities is used. The artists move from place to place. Themes are like this: mythologies, legendary, and real characters. The harmonium and the tabla and the pair of climbs provide modally and rhymes. Bahurupi, having many forms, perform primarily during the day. Hagalu. The day means in Kannada we call it Hagalu. Entertaining and educative medium of communication. So nextly, folk PPT. Togalu Gombe Ata. Is a PPT is a puppet show unique of the state of Karnataka, India. Togalu means a leather, Gombe means a doll, and Ata is play. Native language is Kannada, invocation of Ganesha and Saraswati. Ramayana, Mahabharata, and the Puranas are required here. The puppeters provide voice of the puppets, accompanying music and provided use to mukha, veena, or the harmonium. The puppets are controlled using sticks. The performance usually so wait a minute. The performance usually commences at night and continue till dawn. Children theatre in India benefit of learning dance, creativity, self-confidence, social skill, and conversation, teamwork and collaboration, new friendship, culture, belonging, overall development. So here you can see the astronomer Jilwal, non-fiction Rabindranath Tagore. I only said when the evening the round full moon get entangled among the branches of the dadam tree, couldn't somebody catch it? But Dada laughed at me and said, "Baby, you are the silliest child I ever known. The moon is ever so far from us. How could anybody catch it?" I said, "Dada, how foolish you are. When mother looks out of her window and smiles down at us playing, would you call her far away?" Still Dada said, "You are the stupid child, but baby, where could you find the net big enough to catch the moon with?" I said, "Surely you could catch it with your hands." But Dada laughed and said, "You are the silliest child I know." Came nearer. Would you see how big the sun is? I said, Dada, what nonsense. They teach at your school. When mother bends her face down to kiss us, does her face look very big? But still Dada say, "You are the stupid girl, it's stupid child." So coming to this, the siblings and the sky. Summary central themes. The conversation between the siblings about moon and its distance from them. In the poem, the innocent conversation of siblings is highlighted. The sky and the moon are subject of conversation which are not reachable, but the mother of the reality and reachable, and thus she is incomparable for the little sister idea of the verse. He's to have ever tried to catch the moon. Is the moon really that far away? A curious little girl really doesn't think so, but her elder brother telling her otherwise. Can you convince him? Find out as she share the delightful dialogue with her dada. So this is Modannana Kate, fiction and reality. Kuppalli Venkatappa Puttappa. He is formerly known as Kuvempu. He is a nature poet. The Boy and the Sky, Nature. Summary, central theme. The poem speaks about a boy who considers the cloud as his big brother, even forest and mountain. When he sees the cloud. He humbly asks to go upon it and take a jolly ride. But a cloud say he can't carry him as boy mother will scold them both and also after a while the boy will cry to go and his mother. Idea of the verse, you can see the relationship between mother and son, the relationship between human and nature, the necessity of saving of forest and earth. In me is the sky, in me lies the hero. So lastly, I'm going to conclusion, need and challenges. Drama is one of the three genres of literature. It occupies a very vital position in the society. The functions as a mirror through which is individual or the general public see what happens in the society. Drama imitates the life of people, their history, beliefs, tradition, culture, and other. I like to join hands of preservation of folk theatre project in future. The contemporary India, the major competition with its theatre is that is represented by growing television industries and the spread of films produced in the Indian film history. Based in Mumbai, formerly Bombay, known as Bollywood, lack of finance is another major obstacle. I take responsibility to promoting, protecting, and preserving the ancient folk culture and tradition in future. I like to thank Dr. Narayana Murthy to give me a chance to speak and share my thoughts. And I also thank Anayat Saibikin for supporting this folk preservation project. I also thank to my family member and all guests who are present here. Thank you for everyone.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Mauna. It was really nice.
Thank you, Mom.
So that's we finish our speeches. And Mauna Shri, she told that to Rabindranath Tagore, all of you know him very well, is a Nobel Prize winner, but he's so his child at his heart. He looks at the sky as a conversation between a big brother and a sister. And he says that always the sister will ask brother, Dada, why it is so far? Can I catch that? Can I catch this? But he will always say, no, it is not possible. It is so far. But in the last, the climax is, she will say, no, when our mother bends her face to kiss us, does she look so far? Like that. Moon is also not so far. So for that child, mother is everything. Mother is everything, and Tagore brings that flavor of the mother and the child, the big brother and the sister relationship. So I just quoted Tom and Jerry quote there. So it is always brother and sister. They are like Tom and Jerry characters. They fight, but they cannot live without each other. So that was the intention. Another one is Gnanapita Awardi, Kuppali Venkatappa Puttappa. That is our Kannada literature poet. And he's a Ramakrishna mission follower, a very highly spiritual person. But through Modannana Tamma means the brother of Cloud. And he explains how the Modana, that the small boy, he will go and ask the Cloud once, can you take me somewhere? Then he says, no, your mother will scold us, you and me. No, I am not going to take you. But that the Cloud will transfer that responsibility to mountain. Then mountain says, no, 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 your mother will scold me. No, 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 sorry, sorry. Then everybody in the nature, everybody, whoever he meets, everybody says the same thing. No, your mother will scold. Then every time he goes back to her mother, his mother, and he plays with her every time. So this shows that the nature, how the children should grow up with the nature every day. And this was the two examples. And in sky, as sky, that you see the riddles, it was direct. The question was there, and there was hint, there was clue. And in folklore, actually in performing arts, folk performing arts and theater, the sky matter is always, that we bring the gods, the heaven on earth. So that is how. And in the character, we have sun, moon, all the mythological characters, the sky, and the division of the technique, the sky will be in the division of the stage. Technically, they will divide the part of the stage to sky, part of the stage to earth, part of the stage to the common people. So these are all the technically Natya Shastra, Bharatamuni, what he told about the stage performance, the technique, the traditional and folk theater, they continue with the technical part, the bifurcation of the stage into sky, heaven, and the earth, and the common people. So these are all the sky we thought in three parts. And if there is time for 5-10 minutes, we want to conduct some quiz. Is it okay for everyone? Just two children, they are ready with that. So Mauna and Latamshu.
First of all, I would like to congratulate Mauna and Latamshu. This is exactly the policy of CID, of the International Dance Council, to have everyone inside the borders under the umbrella of the CID. Doesn't matter what age they have or what titles they have. You are welcome. Munashri and Latamshu, I hope you enjoyed your experience and you will take it through all over your life. And you're welcome to give your speech again and again in our meetings, lectures, and webinars. It was a great pleasure. Thank you, Dr. Uma, for giving them such an opportunity, for pushing them onto a stage that is much upper and help them to touch the dance world. Thank you for this huge job that you have done.
Yeah,
is there anything that you would like to add or ask some questions?
Yes. So the thing is now, the main purpose of this folk preserving project was, for me, it is, see, as you said, it is, when we see it is CID, it is for International Dance Council. But dance is related to riddle, dance is related to theater, dance is related to all the elements and folk tales, and so many, we have covered so many genres, all the folk, the styles, all the folk divisions. So that's what one day I was telling to everyone. See, dance is not separate. You cannot separate dance from others. So dance includes everything. So dance is the so powerful subject that you can include anything in that. You can do discussions, you can do so many things. And thus I asked them to involve into the dance and the organizations like this. And as you said, I'm so it is a very happy thing that so in future also we can come up with the children. We can do so much of work with them. It is very important for them to come forward and do something. That is really, this is a kind of first step I have put, and all the family people, and they have supported them a lot. Surely they will do they will come in future, right, Latamshu and Mona? Right? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So just 10 minutes.
Dr.
It is a
Uma,
general question. Yeah.
yes, Dr. Uma, I wanted to add to all these lectures that we had. When you said that you are going to make a webinar on folk art, I thought it will be about folk, like folk dance of this region, this, that, but I didn't understand, I didn't realize, I didn't expect even that it will be so much included, that planetary, like endemic, and it can include inside the understanding of the folk art that has the coded information of our ancestors, that carries the true meaning. What is folk art? Folk art is the connection to the God, to the creator, through nature, through the path of the nature. So thank you so much for making this scientific research and giving us the open door to more, like it's more classified, more clear. Really, I have never, I had the understanding, I had the feeling, but more visual and audio and the kinesthetic, I felt through your project. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. I'm so happy, Anahit. Thanks. And we are, see, when we started on the 18th of December, we said 1 finished and 4 more to go. Now 4 finished, 1 more to go. That's all. How 1.5 months it went out each Saturday. And it was an excellent experience for me with all the ages and for all the this one. And I'm very happy that it reached. And I thank all the resource persons, including children and everybody. It is a teamwork. It's a teamwork. Yes, it's a team.
It's a big teamwork, and thank everyone for the devotion, loyalty, and I hope for the continuation of our collaboration. And this project must go on. It must be shown during the Congress of the International Dance Council, many congresses, not only in one Congress. It must be reached to many ears, eyes, feelings, etc. And get ready for the fifth meeting, that it will be 22nd of January, 22nd, 2022. Very nice number. The lecture, the webinar will be about element of Vayu or wind. By the way, I wanted to tell you it will be my birthday. So I am so happy. I saw this, that it will be the last meeting of ours, and it was my birthday. I said, that's great, that's amazing. I didn't tell you anything.
So you will be the special person on that day. Yeah, special on this birthday.
You could have a laugh. Yeah. I wish we could have a live experience, so we could drink, eat, and have fun, dance, etc. I hope the day will come very soon, and we will meet all together.
Yes, sure.
Latamshu and Munashri, please don't get lost. Keep in touch. So one day we will meet for sure, and we will make a big party. Such a pure girl, such a pure eyes. Thank you, Dr. Uma.
So just 5 minutes to finish. So yeah, it is a general quiz. It is a general quiz to make more fun. Just to, yeah.
Please feel free to talk. Feel free to forward your questions also. Dr. Uma.
Okay, so this is what it is, the quiz. With all smileys, shaking head. So this is, I'm a child now. I'm feeling so happy. They are around 4 decades or 4.5 decades younger to me, and I'm traveling to the past. So first, Latam Shu, she is starting. Yes.
I'm light and seem to have no substance at all, but even the strongest person in the world can't hold me for a long time. What am I?
1, 2, 3, 4. It came out the answer. Okay. Next question. Yes. Latam.
How
Shu.
many months of
Next.
the year have 28 days?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anahit.
February.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Sorry. Very intelligent.
Constantine
What
said.
kind of What kind of cup doesn't hold water?
1, 2,
Whoa.
tick, tick, 3, tick, tick, 4,
Sorry
5,
for being so clever.
6, 7, 8, 9, and 10.
Yes. A cupcake.
So next, Lata.
You can touch me, but I can't touch you back. You can see me, but I only reflect. I only reflect you and can never reject you. What am I?
1,
Mirror.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes!
Yay! We got Dr. Konstantin the answer.
Yes, last one.
What
Can
has
you see
hands and a face but can't hold anything or smile?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. What is that? Can they see
Clock.
us? Clock. Okay. So next, Mauna. Are you ready? Yes, Mauna.
There's only one word in the dictionary that's spelled wrong. What is that? What's it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Wrong.
9, and 10.
Yes,
Yes.
correct answer.
Next question.
Okay. Can I move?
Yeah.
I'm always running but never got tired or hot. What am I?
So can I sing a song now? I will chant. Om Bhurbo Suha Tat Savitru Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona
Water.
Prachodayat. Yes. Yeah.
Refrigerator.
Next, Mauna.
You are running a race and at the very end You are past the person in second place. What place did you finish the race in?
One,
The
two.
second, no?
Okay. Yes, but you finished first, Mr. Constantine.
No.
You answered 2 questions, 3 questions.
And
Yeah.
then I'll have a riddle for you also.
Oh. Okay. Okay then. Mona?
It belongs to you, but your friends use it more. What is it?
Your name?
Yes, it's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Next. Mm.
I have a tall and a heart, but nobody. What am I?
I have
But
a tail
nobody.
and a head,
What?
but no body. Mm.
Yeah. What am I?
Okay.
It's a coin.
Mm. Okay, thank you. So it's my turn. My turn. Next is my turn. Okay. Ready, Anahit? We play.
Yes,
All the elders, we play.
I like it.
Yeah. See, Kamala's mother has 3 children. Vimala, Amala, and
Kamala.
yeah. What 2 things can you never eat for breakfast? Guess. Okay.
Lunch and dinner. Actually, I had this in mind, but I thought I would look ridiculous if I would say this. This is the first came into my mind.
Okay. I'm made to absorb and I can hold liquid even though I'm full of holes. What am I?
Sponge. Hmm?
Yes. Which word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
Short.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So that is the end of this one. Thank you so much. So, and we finish this. So this was the very good
Oh, I like it. If you
session.
don't keep me, I'll break. What am I? A
Yes.
promise.
What am I? So
Very beautiful.
see, if we have to keep our promises, Anahit, with CID and other things, right?
Yes,
So it's a
sure.
promise. It's a promise.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Yes. So it was a very nice session with children, and it was very good
I have a
experience for
last
us
one
also.
for the
Okay,
two
sir.
for the 2 young ladies because you must
Oh,
know it. Yes, it becomes from Greek mythology. There was a
okay.
monster called Sphinx, and she kept a passage. And each time she saw somebody, she asked a riddle. If people could not answer, she killed them. But if somebody could answer it, then she could let him go and she disappeared. So this was the riddle. Perhaps you know it. What is the being which at the beginning has 4 legs and then 2 legs and then 3 legs? Do you have
Sphinx.
an idea?
Yeah. Children will tell. Sphinx.
Sphinx was the monster. She was called like that.
Yes,
Never mind.
yes. So this is he will be
It's a baby crawling on 4 legs with 2 hands and 2 legs. Then it becomes a adult walking on 2 legs. Then at old age, requires a stick to walking stick. So it becomes 3 legs. Is that right?
Elementary. When Oedipus answered, Sphinx died, and she went to a very hard destiny. It's one of the pieces also of ancient Greek theater about Oedipus. Congratulations, young ladies. You did a very nice work. You searched, you compiled things, and we learned many things. Thank you very much.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah.
Bravo to you.
Latamshu,
Bravo to Dr.
unmute
Uma.
Marco. Yes.
Don't be shy, say something. We're waiting for your reaction.
Yeah. Latamshu, Mauna, you can talk.
Yeah, ma'am.
We saw that you are very active in sports. You have very active life, and keep go like this. Much more activities during your days. This is the age that you have a lot of energy and use it, and keep going, and never be shy to answer. Please don't be shy. We are here to hear you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much for the session. Thank you so much for the webinar. Thank you so much, Dr. Uma. We know what kind of big job you do in the background, meeting people, talking to them one by one, preparing the lectures, preparing people, preparing their presentation. Thank you, Dr. Kontoyanis, for being with us, for representing Paris section, for representing our headquarters office of Paris, UNESCO. Greetings to Dr. Raftis, who is in Paris as well, from everyone. We wish you all a strong health. My name is Anahit Saribekyan. I am the regional supervisor of the International Dance Council. I'm a president of the Nizhny Novgorod section, Russia, of the International Dance Council. And this presentation was, this webinar was made and supported by the Nizhny Novgorod section and Anahit International Arts Academy. Keep in touch. We will have more interesting events going on. You may check them at anahit.org events. We have very interesting lectures, by the way. And also, as Dr. Kontoyanis is here, Dr. Kontoyanis, do you have coming seminars? Please point the day and time so we will follow them.
I think we should not have any seminar till the end of February. Perhaps the first one to come concerns folklore of Armenia and its influences during the Soviet period. I would like to say,
Good.
to dedicate something to the young ladies again. Can I? Yes?
Sure.
Yeah. During the speech of Dr. Uma, there was the notion of paropakara, which means helping the others without expecting anything in return from the others. And it reminds me of a prayer which is said to be by Saint Francis of Assisi. It's not sure, but he said it's in giving that one receives, and it's in self-forgetting that one finds. That's to end our nice meeting.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Kontoyanis. Thank you, Dr. Uma, one more time. And see you soon, 22nd of January, with the same links. The YouTube link is in my social media. The Zoom links everyone has. So also you may follow it. All the details on this webinar, series of webinar, you may follow at anahit.org, Uma Folk. Here is it. I have sent them to chat. You may follow. We have registered many people. They, those who cannot attend at the time that we are giving the webinar, they watch our webinar later after. So wish you everyone good luck, strong health, and see you soon.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So all